I'm still going through renovations. Oh my God, seriously. It's been a while since I've been on Periscope, and I have a totally awesome reason for that. A lot of awesome reasons. So yeah, I thought I would share my thoughts with you guys. I'm in my completely empty office right now. Hey, Tiffany. I have decided that I can't wait for the renovations to be over, so I'm literally sitting in a room with a desk in it. Pretending like nothing else is going around in my house. You can tell just how ungrounded I am. Okay, so before we get started with today's topic, thank you so much for joining in. It's been a long time since I've been on Periscope, probably like 2 weeks. I know it's super empty. I hope the sound is okay. I have a white wall, so that's a bonus, but I'm literally sitting in a room with a desk. Awesome. So before we get started, there's a little dude right here, and you can click that and share it with your friends. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Leanne Vogel. I'm a holistic nutritionist and high-fat enthusiast on the site healthfulpursuit.com, and I help women regulate their hormones, balance their metabolisms, and generally be awesome by eating more fat. I'm happy that I didn't forget my elevator speech while I was off doing things. So I'm loving that you're loving my podcast. Thank you so much for sharing everything. I was in Halifax for the last week sharing all the high-fat goodness about keto and high-fat living. It was really great. So I wasn't able to do a Periscope then. It was really busy, and I'm preparing for a bunch of really awesome things next year. And I wanted to share with you kind of where I'm at right now with my business, my personal life. And then if you guys have any questions afterwards, I'd be happy to answer them. So we started renovations in January, and they're still going on. And it was supposed to be a 2-week project. It's turned into a 5-month project, and it's completely wreaked havoc on every part of my life because I do work from home and I do everything from my house. I haven't been able to record videos. The podcast has been really, really interesting to try to record. There's so many people that should be blocked. There's so many trolls on this. I turned my location services off. I will be moving over to Facebook Live probably, just because the troll situation is a really big issue. But so those things that block user. So the renovations that we've been going through have really stopped my business from being able to flourish because I haven't been able to do things that I would normally be doing on a daily basis, like Periscope. It's been so loud and so random, and like I said, I'm literally sitting in an empty room right now, and that's my life. It's going to be really weird when everything's done. So instead of pushing and saying, no, I need to go on Periscope, I need to do all these things, I don't care about the quality, I'm just going to put it out there. That's not my jam, and it doesn't make me feel good with the information that I'm sharing. I did record some videos in my living room. I didn't like the feeling of it, so I just said, screw this. I'm going to play around with the content calendar and see if we can come up with some stuff. I'm also hiring a lot of new people. Like, we have my content manager, Katie, who's been working on things for me for quite some time, and we just hired a content manager, and we're looking for a more of a marketing manager to help me with things. So there are a lot of movements, and so what I wanted to share with you today is that when you have a lot of movements, probably you shouldn't be making large jumps and leaps when you're going through renovations because you are in a very ungrounded space. So if you're in an ungrounded space and not feeling totally completely yourself, that's the worst time to make huge decisions when it comes to your life or your business or friends, anything. So I need to take my own advice, but also when I get agitated, and somebody mentioned focusing and things like that. When I get agitated, what really, really helps me when I have a hard time grounding is flipping upside down. I do a lot of handstands, headstands, in the corner of this office to try to reground myself and get the focus back where it should be. And that's been really helpful for myself. Did you do work in reno while in keto? I'm not doing the reno myself. We hired somebody, although I think in the long term it probably would have been quicker for us to do it ourselves. So that's why I haven't really been online much and with my trip and stuff. So I really wanted to share with you that it's okay to take time off. It's okay to, I meant help. I don't know what you mean. Sorry. It's okay to take time off. It's okay to listen to your body. My body was saying, hey, Leanne, you need more sleep. You need to, flip upside down. I'm doing yoga a lot, just 5-minute intervals of yoga when I can to reground myself through this rocky time. And those things have been really helpful. And I've actually learned quite a lot. Didn't know anyone else did that. I can't handstand, but I sit on the couch upside down. That is awesome. Yeah, it actually gets the blood flowing back to your head. It recreates a lot of positive energy. I really enjoy it. When I told one of my yoga teachers that I did that, she was like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense when you're frustrated or need to be grounded. Another one is I'll just sit on the floor and I'll tilt my hips forward in a cross-legged position and try to tip my hips as forward as possible to really ground my root chakra, if you believe in that kind of stuff, to the ground. So those are some of the tips that I've learned while going through craziness that is the business and all the things that are happening right now. So I will open it up to you guys. If you want to share a little bit, go for it. My hair is still wet. I had a shower. Oh, a shower is another one that I love doing when I'm not feeling so grounded. And yeah, I really need to dry it. I just didn't have time. That doesn't make me feel as grounded. Drying my hair, I hate it. So I let it dry air natural. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I'm hoping to get back to a regular Periscope / Facebook Live type of thing pretty soon here. Probably next week I'll be back and I'll be doing both at the same time. So I will commit to at least one of those a week so that I can continue sharing the awesome things with you. And I hope some of those grounding exercises will help you and some of the tips and things that I've learned along the way of renovating my house. And I can't wait to show you guys my office. I'll show you this is my favorite thing, a good alternative to stevia xylitol. So we'll talk about that in a Q&A. Yeah, in future bits. Okay, so this is the wall where the wallpaper is gonna go. That's my beautiful new light. I broke the light bulb, so that's why it's missing one. And then look at the little terrarium. I wonder if it'll focus. Isn't it gorgeous? There's little mushrooms. I'm a big fan. And those are the rocks that I collected in Halifax. So it's slowly coming together, trying to be patient. Huge fan. So I hope you guys have a beautiful afternoon, and I will be back very shortly with a Q&A. You can ask me all the questions and we can get down to business. And will the Facebook Live be with your special Facebook group? It'll be with everyone. Yes, and breathing, super important. In fact, when I'm having a really stressful time, seven count breaths. So count for 7 in, count for 7 out. And by the time you're able to get to 7, you're a lot more chill. So I hope you guys have a beautiful afternoon, and I will see you very soon. Ha! I rhymed. Okay, bye.